Talking to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Go closer, you like a lot of should've flipping in a holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with your villains aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out, ice grilling. To put a coat over the stain, cause for the California bears take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
We're ready for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Get 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Get set. 21.
Here's Purdy to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they get this down at the 28. That play good for 17 on a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, 49ers.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Outside. Up. 18.
The tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Outside.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Watch out.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 35 out of that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Giants, 1st down.
Good job right there. Good job right
1st
there.
and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry?
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Now is York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This our last play of the quarter.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Right there.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-6 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
18. Watch out. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, clear up. Front left. 14. Hey. Screen.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Wilson on 3rd down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, this is Scannaboo. Shoves one away. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Wilson. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Now here's Ross. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. this one, thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now it's York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Project
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Purdy on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Get set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Check. Alert. Move the team.
Russ is going to cook here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
One left. Bang out.
Russ looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Russ now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Touchdown, New York! The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Gano for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Purdy on the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Deontay Banks. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Four down.
Defense shows blitz. Wilson. Throws caught. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running with Scannaboo. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
25.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
line. Here's 3rd and 3. Russ setting to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Scatterboo. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
21-yard attempt.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And their lead will remain at 13.
They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, San Francisco.
They stick with McCaffrey. Breaks through and breaks away. He has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
4 more yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Room to run inside the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Counting now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Give right side. It's Scatterberg. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
27-yard line.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
14, got it. Go. Hey, 0.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Second and 6 coming up here.
Bam. Booker team. Hey guys, listen. Hey, alert. 36 power. 14. Cut.
Wilson now from the gun. The 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making, being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. They really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At the Giants' 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. But there's more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And a 49er 1st down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Purdy setting up that play action. Vacates quickly left side. Has the connection to right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now try it right with McCaffrey. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
21, 21. 21. Yellow.
Looking to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. 49ers trail by 6. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, and 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They motion the tight end over to throw. That one connects. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Come through on 4th and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Driving forward with Scattaboo. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. 1, 9. Hey, let's go. Check. Look, that's fun. Alert. Start.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
380. 14. Hey, alert.
Wilson throwing 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Slayton. He has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scannable. Still going through the 25. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So the Giants come away with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.